Arachnophilia? I live in a small, rural town just a short drive from Richmond, Virginia. It's the kind of place where you can drive from one end to the other in about 20 minutes. My house sits on a hill, nestled against a thick patch of trees that separates me from the next street, which feels like an expanse the size of the Amazon when you're a kid. I spent countless hours playing in those woods, running from imaginary monsters or pretending to be a knight in a castle. Those were simpler times filled with adventure. As an only child, I didn't have many friends. In fact, I was bullied throughout school, which only deepened my retreat into my imagination. I found solace in the woods and the many different spiders that called it home. I'd marvel at their intricate webs and colorful bodies, imagining myself as a secret agent dodging laser beams. I felt pity for them. Most people's instinct was to squash them without a second thought. So, whenever I found a spider in danger, I'd gently carry it outside, sometimes even talking to them as if they were pets. I saw these creatures as equals, just trying to survive like the rest of us. But my father didn't share my optimism. After my mother died giving birth to me, he became a shadow of the man he once was. Neighbors described my mother as kind and gentle, someone far too good for him. My Aunt Rose stayed with us for a few years, but when she tried to intervene one night, my father reacted violently and she left. That day marked the beginning of my father's decline and my own descent into isolation. He turned to alcohol, drowning his sorrows and taking his anger out on me. I did my best to avoid him, but on my 11th birthday, my luck ran out. I had come home late, hoping to avoid a confrontation. The smell of liquor hit me as soon as I walked through the door. My father, slumped in his chair, demanded to know where I'd been. I stammered an excuse, but he quickly saw through my lies. He told me to pick a switch, a phrase that struck fear in my heart. I went outside to find a stick, knowing it was a prelude to pain. When I returned, my father's expression was cold and filled with hate. He lashed out, the stick biting into my skin as I cried out in agony. The moment felt endless, and just as I thought I was about to face the worst, something unexpected happened. Follow me for part 2.